Mellow greetings, Tubians, RononTyr here, and we are back in Hisui, back in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'd like to thank you all for your patience in giving me the week off to let my ear infection, which I have dubbed Revenge of the Dust Bunnies, heal. I have also, during my time off, been playing Pokemon Scarlet. I did pick up both Scarlet and Violet on Friday, and where am I going? I don't remember what we were up to. What were we doing? We've got a Zubat outbreak. Yeah, okay. Yep, we're going to try and make it to Cleveland today. That's our end goal. That's our end game. But yeah, picked up Scarlet. I've popped about 30 hours into it so far, maybe more. It's really fun. It's really engrossing. It's got issues, don't get me wrong. If you are looking to purchase it, I'd heartily recommend it, but be aware. If you're the kind of person who gets disturbed or is made uncomfortable, stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. You're going to run away. You're going to run away. No point wasting a ball on you guys. If you are uncomfortable with janky graphics or graphical glitches, or the occasional crash, maybe wait till it's been patched up a bit. Hopefully they'll fix those issues, and they are issues, but the game is fun without it. So, ooh. Have I got... Yes, double battle. Nice. Alright, Geodude, prepare to toast your last toast. There we go. If you can look past those issues, definitely well worth the play. Lots and lots of fun to have. I've just been roaming around lost for, well, about 30 odd hours now. 30 odd hours? 30 even hours. I should probably actually catch some of these Geodudes, shouldn't I? I'm going to need them for the decks. I don't know if I've caught a Geodude yet. Have I? I really need to start making notes. I can't rely on the recordings because I never go back and watch them. Because watching them means listening to myself, and honestly, kudos to all of you. I don't know how you put up with my voice, but I thank you, and I appreciate you, and you're amazing for doing so. And gotcha! Alright, 4 to go. We need 4 more Starlies to finish that, although we have maxed out the Spotted, so I don't have to worry about that so much now. Just handy. Want to be careful around the edge of this cliff. Down in that little basin area you can see, there is a giant alpha parasect, which this early in the game could wipe us off the map. Yeah, you can just see it there in the trees. It's not a little bubby. And if I recall rightly, it's in the 30s. So yeah, it'd be a bad day if we ran into that puppy. So let's just make sure we don't fall off anything. And we're flipping. I don't know why I'm creeping. Why am I creeping? Yeah, let's see if we can catch you. Oh, possible. Maybe. Oh, no, you've got the way, you've got the way. Alright. Come on, cat, let's take it out. You're going down, Mr. Geodude. And toast. Goodbye, Geodude. It's actually kind of sad how they faint with the arms dropping down, the head dropping it. This is the first game where I've ever felt guilty for knocking out a Geodude. And we've got a Sparkle Spot. Yes, we got some Stardust. I'm going to need that money later. Although, do I use Stardust for crafting as well? I can't remember. I am so out of practice. 4 days of playing a different game, and I've just... Yay, gotcha! 2 to go. I've just lost all of my skills. Alright, what's spotted me? What's seen me? What's coming at me? Ah, it's the Staravia. No. No, I'm going to stay ahead of you, dodge. Haha, missed. I need to change my Pokemon. Which button is it? It's not that one. Yes, it's that one. Oh god. It hit me. Face the might of my Luxio. Get him, Roman. Shouldn't take too much. Come on, Roman. You got this. Easy peasy. Thunder. Hey, our first one defeated with an electric move. I have to check the decks on that later. Note to self, check decks. And leak. Gotta have the leak. I'll need those for the potions I never use. This game actually throws me for a bit of a loop. Yeah, quick tot, quick tot, quick tot. Because I'm running around gathering all of these materials so I can make potions and revives, and then I avoid using them because I don't want to waste them because they're a limited resource and I might need them later, so I want to save them. It's a ooh, Pichu spawn, nice. Get you, Mr. Cricketart, and come here, little Pichu. You didn't see me. You didn't actually see me. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay in the. Yes, gotcha. And I got you, Cricketart. I'm less worried about that. You guys are everywhere. Pichus are a rare spawn, man. Number caught during daylight hours. I really need to go over my decks. And what's in the tree? It'll be a Burmy, won't it? Yep. It's always a Burmy. Okay. That's only really true in this zone. Other things will fall out of the tree when it doth shake upon us. Right now it's Burmy, and I'm fairly sure there's a dex entry for the number I've startled out of trees. So I've got to make sure that I'm shaking it out. It also implies they appear somewhere in the overworld, but I'm not sure I've ever encountered that, so it may be in a later region that I've managed to get to in my personal playthrough. We will see. And duck and roll, and nothing can see me. Nothing at all. I'm just gonna hide behind. No, 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 no. You don't see me. You don't. I am invisible. Look at me. No, don't look at me. I'm ducking. I'm rolling. I'm ducking. I'm rolling. Go away, Cricketut. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta run away. That's all it takes. I'll catch you to make up for the one I scared before. Yoink. Oh no, you escaped the ball. What a waste. And not getting in the sight range of that Staravia. Huh. Oh, there's one. Let's say, where are all the Bidoof spawn? There's usually hundreds around here. What's that in the water? Let's just catch a Bidoof, because I still need those for the decks. Hey, where's your uncle? Did we already catch the alpha? I don't remember. Well, it's not here. We must have. And we must have done it within this save without resetting the time. Okay, let's just run. We're going to have a lot of dialogue when we get to Lord Cleaver, so I want to make sure we're getting there in good time. Getting our little sockies wet. Oh, is there any sensation worse than wet socks? Is that just me? That's probably just a me thing. I'm a bit odd about stuff like that, but ugh, damp socks. Hi, Sadok. You don't see me. Where is... There he is. Just in case. What is that? Oh, it's a Wurmple. Right. Oh. I meant to throw a Pokeball at you, but you know what? We've got to beat a few of you for the decks, so let's get that did. Come on, Roman, you should be able to take out a Wurmple in one. Roman, Wurmple. There's everybody running away from me today. Oh, leak. Yoink. Oh, the Psyduck is asleep. It's just lying there with its head in the water. That's so adorable. And yoink. And across the river. And oh, this is one of the mushrooms I need for the guy. How many did he want? I think it was 3. For the cake recipe. I am sure we shall stumble across some more as we go. Hey, Wurmple. This time, I'm going to catch you instead of trying to kill you. Don't know if you're the same one. Probably not. Oh. It's like that Ditto all over again. And I'll just duck through. Uh-oh. No. No, 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 no. Get out of the water. Out of the water. Alright, so to anybody who hasn't played this game before or seen any of the memes or anything about it, you've got a 3 to 5 second life expectancy when you get in water that goes above your knees. Apparently our trainer is a bit of a hydrophobe. And yeah, if you land in deep water, you want to get out of there as quickly as you can manage. There is a workaround for it later on, which we will get to eventually. Yeah, eventually is a good number. But for the moment at least, it's stay out of deep water. I do really want to get through this because there's something that I want to unlock that's going to make the playthrough a lot smoother, a lot cleaner, and it's going to help me with the stuff that I need to do off camera. Ah, hello little cowboy. I am Leanne of the Pearl Clan, the Warden to Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. And you? I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleaver. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. Why? I'll do anything. But I won't do that. Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But, well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Iridia that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I will fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Goomy. I'll take you on. You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Goomy, and see if you can ooze some good sense all over this foolish troublemaker. Kid, why are you trying to sound like you're 20 years older than you actually are? I realize part of that is the fact that I can't voice act. Alright, Octavia, you should be able to take out a Goomy. It's only level 15. Should be easy. I can't wait. Do you get Brave Bird in this? Staravia or Staraptor plus Brave Bird was the thing in Gen 4. It was what we all did. It was the move. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleaver now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. A nice heaped helping of his two favourite foods, served up with respect by his loyal warden, that's me, of course, is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleaver's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Cleaver is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleaver, Weirdeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still live in vast Hisui today. Hi, Iridia. Iridia? What are you doing here? As you say, Cleaver has grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleaver means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You have great eyelashes, kid. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all of this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? I'll figure something out. Eh, eh. Very well. Leanne and I will gather foods that please Cleaver in the hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui. Hisui doesn't really have corners, so much as curvy bits. Ah, I have a message from God. A mysterious power. Ah, okay. We've just unlocked fast travel. I think I've already been using that, maybe a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little bit ahead of you, God. I'll stop. Alright, so let's use it. Which button was the map again? It's not Y in this game. We'll head back to Deer Track, it's the closest. Oh, Professor! Good to see you. I admire your fluffy bits. And how is your research into Cleaver going? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favourite foods will normally make Cleaver quite agreeable. Is that it? I suppose we all like a snack. I need to mull over this back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear girl. Yeah, we did catch a bit. Ah, yeah, okay, we did. We got the alpha. And there it is in the survey report. This won't be enough to tick us into the next star rank, but the cash is definitely appreciated. We've got a few things completed up to 10 now, but we haven't perfected a dex for anything, so we'll get there. Oh, almost to the next rank. So close. Back to town. So according to the information you were able to learn from Iridia and Leanne of the Pearl Clan... Leanne? Were this the normal course of events that Frenzied Cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his two favourite foods, I do wonder... Is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from this frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleaver's warden, who looks after Cleaver and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Well, luckily for you, I'm a fool. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Ah, yes. Research. The art of staring at a bookshelf until knowledge just instantly appears in your brain, causing a mild euphoria, or epiphany as we otherwise know it. And Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. Oh yes, food fight! You've got quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, RononTyr? Give me a hard-boiled egg, I'll show you. Might I suggest you take Cleaver's favourite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Elaborate, please? Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls, and then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, oh, how about tea time bowls? Puts one in mind of a nice relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? I feel like you should be British. Are you sure, Professor? They're your own inventions. Why not call them Laventon balls? Oh my, with that name it'd sound like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Yes. Then you should hurry back to the Grand Tree Arena and tell the Pearl Clan about our brilliant plan. If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh? Alright. I really don't like the name Tea Time Balls. Alright, Baggins. I don't like you, but you like my money. Teach me how to pack more stuff. You're getting expensive at this point. I think the next one's like 1500. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it's neat to you. You know how many Pokeballs I could buy with that in the real world? Not this weird historical place where I make my own anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not no more today. 2 is enough for now. I now have 2 extra items, which will mean the difference between life and death out there in the harsh wilderness of Hisui. Thank you, sir. We'll be fine. Alright, we're just gonna head straight out. I should do a lap to check for quests. Go check whatever I was growing at the farm. I don't actually remember what I was growing at the farm. I will drop some stuff off though. And away, and I'm up to 2 of the mushrooms. So I just need 1 more. And just organize. There we go. Oh, hello. My, that galaxy hole is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters. I'll give them that. Thank you. Oh yes. I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. And? Better you see what's actually going on though. Let's head to... What did you end up calling it? The Heights camp? Anybody remember the show, The Heights? I think they were a band too. I'm just showing my age, aren't I? Sorry. Happens when you get old, kids. Oh, hello, Weirdy. Yeah, I don't do Pokemon sounds. I spoke to Weirdy about what's been going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands, seeking a way to quell Cleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even a part of our clan, or the Pearl Clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he's responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weirdy has found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for her, May? May? I'm going to go with May. This is very important, so listen well. And nostalgic sounds throwing back to Generation 4. Also, not sounds you could ever make on a flute like that. Happy Weirdy. That's a Celestica flute that May just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call upon Weirdy so you can ride upon him. It is said the Celestica flutes were gifts from the almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one is yours. Are you sure? It's an ancient thing of your clan. Are you sure? It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. How'd you end up as the leader, then? See if you can play that melody. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Suddenly can't remember a Prono's song. Oh, that feels horrible. Ah, Weirdy opened its heart to me. That's kind of creepy. And he gave me the mind plate. The plates will come in useful later on for anyone who's not familiar. They do serve a purpose, so we're aiming to collect all 18 of them. Now use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great Weirdy. Okie dokie. We be galloping. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, don't you? And with Weirdy, you can gallop across the Fieldlands in no time. Thank you. Alright, mount unlocked. Let's do this. Come on, Weedier. Ride like the wind. Over sea and snow. The only real downside to Weedier, and honestly, there are a few other Pokemon that we will end up being able to use to traverse the vast Hisui region. The other real issue with it is that, with one exception, I can't throw Pokeballs while I'm on its back. I can still get attacked, and I'll get knocked off Weedier. I'm trying very hard to avoid that right now. Gotta remember where the hitboxes are. Oh yeah, boost, that's right. Not entirely comfortable with boosting just because I've got to press the button and move the control stick with the same thumb. Otherwise my camera ends up going all wonky and then I don't know where I'm going. Oh, he's back. And the water was too deep. Get out, swim, swim. Weedy also can't swim. Yeah. Deep water bad. Just keep that in mind at all times. Deep water bad. And we're just cruising on through. But yeah, it is truly aggravating that I can't catch things as I go. Sorry, Silcoon. And over that river. And no, I'm not making that mistake again. Back we go. Hi, little bunny. I don't know why they made that choice, but I'm not a developer. There'd have to be a reason for it. I choose to trust devs even when they make mistakes. I trust that they know what they're doing better than I do. Let's put it that way. I feel a very John Cleese moment. I may not know much about art. So you say that the Galaxy people came up with a method to try and quell Lord Cleaver's frenzy? Yeah, you might not like it. Basically, I'm gonna pig food at it. What? You'll mash up Cleaver's favourite foods into a bowl that you can throw the offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. It really is. I appreciate that they gave them animations for the speaking. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Cleaver from a safe distance? I'll lend you my aid if it means we can provide Cleaver with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leanne. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favourite plump beans. I've bought them as promised. Ah, that's right. My apologies, Eridia. I'd forgotten all about you. I admit we haven't been able to solve this ourselves. We seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Cleaver's fate. Will you battle us? Yes? Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your depths. You're a little bit too into this, Arita. Yeah, it's gotta be Arita. There's no I, A. It's just A, so Arita. Alright, Glaceon. Oki, I'm not sure you're the best matchup for this, but I don't really have a fire type, so... Ah, Powder Snow! Curse you, Glaceon. And Anthony might be able to tank it, but let's... He's the tankiest I've got. Being a water type, he shouldn't be too weak. And of course, roll out. Should be super effective. Come on, Anthony. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. I do remember that fight being somewhat harder my first time through on my personal playthrough. Might just be me. I see now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. So all I had to do to win your trust was beat up your sister? Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleaver's favourite foods together, ball them up, and try and quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you've developed soothing balms of a sort to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls. On a personal level, if my partner were to walk up to me when I was in a bad mood and start pegging food at my head, I probably wouldn't improve. There, a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Cleaver, if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's get this did. As am I. Oh, mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet the time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favourite things. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude. And beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well, RononTyr. Keep your focus on Cleaver. Dodging will be vital. Try and avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. She's not kidding about that. This guy can actually knock out the PC. Actually, any Pokemon can if you're not careful, but you don't automatically heal between strikes in this fight, so gotta be very careful, but I've done this before, so I should be able to do it again. Hey! What'd that tree ever do to you, meanie? Hello, brightly lit Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. Ah, I love this battle music. Alright, so we throw bombs the same way as we throw balls. If I can get him confused, then he'll sort of stumble for a minute and I can throw a Pokemon at him. But to do that, I need to bounce him off a wall or a tree. And we're dodging, and we're throwing some bombs, and we're dodging. Tree really is our best friend in this fight. Thank you, tree. And strike, and out of the way! Oh, I was a little bit too close there. And you'll notice that the... Oh, wrong way. Aha! Get up, run away! I bravely ran away. It's your favorite food! Just enjoy the food! I don't think I'm hitting it. But it's definitely hitting me. Move. Out of the way. Whew. Okay, we're bombing. Seriously though, if anybody decided to throw my favorite foods at me like this when I was in a bad mood, it would not get them anywhere. Ah. Too much Scarlet and Violet has left me without my dodging abilities, because there's no dodge button in that one. Just honestly a little frustrating. Ow. Focus, Ronan, focus. Out of the way. There we go. We got this. Come on, bounce off a tree. I am not a tree. It's not me you're after. Oh, ow. I hate those rocks. Rocks bad. Oh, I don't like your later evolutions either, sir. It's got beans in it. Just enjoy the food. Oh, stuck. Ow! Okay, alright. I think we've got one, maybe two more hits before he gets us, but we have got him down to half glow. Half ragey, angry stuff. Oh. We use the tree. The tree is our best friend. We use the tree to our advantage. Thank you, tree. Come on. Do the divey roll. Hit the tree, hit the wall, hit anything. Yeah, no. Gotta move. I'm stuck on the tree. Move. Okay, alright. We got this. We're gonna run away from the rocks. They go further than I think they do. Hey, you're not allowed to strafe. No strafing for the big bad guy. Just eat your beans and be happy about it. Ah. Alright. We can do this, come on. I've got to provoke him into doing the charge attack thing. That is not the charge attack thing, that is the rock attack thing. I'm getting dizzy and I have half a grassland stuck in my hair. Will you please just run into the tree? There we go. Now we can throw our Pokemon in. And probably shouldn't have gone with Octavia, because he's not a bug type anymore. And yeah, this is not going to go well. Alright, let's just throw an aerial ace at him and I'll swap out when I pass out. Thanks, Oki. Sorry, I didn't think that through. I'm a bad trainer. Cat, get out there. Yeah, so Cleaver is actually a rock type for anyone who hasn't seen any of the info about this game. So sending out your bird against it, not a good idea. Rock or ground? One of the two. I think it's rock. Fairly sure it's rock. And now we can throw bombs, and you'll notice the bombs are now doing a lot more. They're far more effective. And we're running. Oof. Can we get him all? Get out of the way. Ah! You know what? No, we're close enough at this point that I could probably just take him down with the bombs. Get out of the way. Oh! We got really lucky on that one. And that should slow him down enough. And we got it. And one last very prettily thrown bomb. And the light fades and the beans have done their work. And everybody levels up a couple of times. Yay! I hope you feel better, Lord Cleaver. Oh, we got the insect plate. Thanks, dude. Weird, buzzy Pokemon noise back at you. What happened? I won, that's what happened. Were you not watching? Some kind of light erupted from Cleavor's body. Has Lord Cleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleavor's unnatural power? Maybe? I mean, sure. It's a good theory. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleaver and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond the space-time rift, then the strange lightning... It indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power. Were we even right to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs, as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous! Calm yourself, Leanne. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe and from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleaver to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What RononTyr accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across any other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. You're quite the diplomat. Yeah, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I am grateful for what you've done for my lord. Is incomposed a word? I don't feel like that's a real word. It just feels wrong. Incomposed? Decomposed? No. Please, take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. I thank you, Irida. Hey, citrus berries! Yoink! That will help with the healing items I never use. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. Yes, use your potions. I think I've finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky. Yeah? Though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleaver in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Ah, kids. Alright, we do need to report back to the commander so that we can get our next submission, turn this one in, progress the story as it were. But I do think we're going to call it here. So we'll just head back to base camp and save off. I do apologise if any of this voiceover has sounded a little weird or if the timing's a bit out. I actually didn't record the dialogue correctly the first time, so this is me redoing it all. Thank you for your patience. This is RononTyr signing off, and I will catch you in the next one.